Right. Hi, Pallavi.
Yeah, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for joining in today. I'm very, very
My
grateful
pleasure.
that you could come on board and talk to our community of mothers and other people. I mean, we have a bigger community of mothers, but there are many people who just like listening to our channel. So thank you so much for coming by and volunteering to be there for all of us today. So
Welcome.
thank you. So I'll quickly introduce Pallavi to you. So Pallavi is a seasoned communication coach and a personality development trainer. She's certified in TEFL and TSOL. I mean, do you pronounce it as an abbreviation?
T-Sol. T-Sol.
TSOL. Okay. So she's certified in TEFL and TSOL with over a decade of experience transforming lives through effective communication, confidence building, and self awareness. She specializes in helping individuals overcoming hesitation, express themselves clearly, and step into their full potential. So much needed in today's world. And through her coaching, Pallavi empowers people to move from self doubt to self expression, making them not just better communicators, but induce them with confidence and a personality that people would approach easily. So, very welcome, Pallavi, today on this session. And I'm sure our community is going to benefit a lot from today's session. So, thank you, and welcome aboard.
Yeah, thank you so much for such a warm welcome you've given to me.
No, you totally deserve it. So, Pallavi, let's deep dive quickly into what we had decided for today. So, starting from when I speak with mothers, I'm quite
Yeah.
interacting with mothers. Many mothers do have this sense that they're kind of invisible or they're like unheard in their houses or they have hesitation in expressing themselves. So, like as a communication coach, how can they start? What would you suggest that how can they start finding and using their voice more confidently?
Okay, very nice question. I tell you, see, voice really matters a lot.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
why it happened that mothers they really feel invisible or unheard in the house because they do not express themselves.
Mhm.
Whenever is the right situation it comes in, do not express.
Mhm.
Say as in they are troubling with something, some issue in the family, it could be with kids, with
Mhm.
husband, with in-laws.
Mhm.
They do not express themselves. They keep on like putting the things inside, wondering
Right.
what the other people will wonder, what my husband will think of, what my in-laws will think of, what my kids will think of. They might feel
Right.
bad.
Hmm.
But in today's scenario, you need to stand for yourself. If you will not stand for yourself, then after few years, you will feel that I'm nowhere. I don't exist. What
Hmm.
I've been doing in my life, I'm just serving and serving everybody, but I'm
Hmm.
all alone.
Right.
So I strongly recommend every mother to
Hmm.
start standing for themselves,
Hmm.
give their decisions and give their statements wherever they feel like.
Mhm.
And I give you a simple notion. If a
Right.
thought comes to you,
Hmm.
it comes only because you have to do that. It doesn't come without reason. So
Mhm.
suppose it happens, like you want to say something, but you are
Hmm.
thinking in your mind again and again, let me not speak, let me not
Hmm.
speak. What will happen if they will feel bad? But you should remember why God has given that thought in your mind. Because you need to speak up. If you don't have to speak up, God will never give that thought in your mind.
That's
So
very, very
remember
interesting. Yeah.
that, speak up
Hmm.
whenever. I have
Hmm.
made it as a thumb rule in my life. Initially, I also used to do. I
Hmm.
need to say something in my family with anybody. I
Hmm.
just want to let me not think, being an emotional person, let me not speak up what they will feel bad. I like before me, I think for others, and mostly mothers, I tell you, they
Hmm.
do the same. They think
Right.
for others. But
Hmm.
now I made it as a thumb rule that if
Hmm.
God has given a thought to me, that
Hmm.
means I have to act, I have to speak. Otherwise, the thought would not have come to my mind.
Hmm.
So stand up for yourself. This is the key thing you need to follow from today onwards. You might feel hesitation one time, two times. So I'm telling you, let that hesitation be for 10 times. What
Hmm.
people generally, the people, those who start communicating also, and even the mothers, they feel, we feel hesitant. No, we can't do
Hmm.
it. We haven't done for years. So
Hmm.
I'm telling you, you will feel the hesitation one time, two times, three times, four times. Till the time you feel the hesitation 10 times, don't stop for doing it.
Hmm.
Like you need to keep on practicing till the 10th time you will be feeling the hesitation. That is absolutely fine. So you should not do it one or two times. Ah, I tried, but it doesn't work. I
Hmm.
don't have that guts to speak up. So I'm telling you 10 times you need to try, not just one or two times.
Right.
That will really help a lot.
Hmm. That's very, very interesting. I mean, yeah, one that you're talking about, that if thought is there in your head, believe it or not, it has a purpose.
Yeah,
So the thought has been planted in your head because it needs to solve some purpose. So what are the,
right.
like, uh, as I am understanding, self awareness is something that people, like especially mothers,
Mhm.
they have to know that yes, they have a thought and that their voice matters. So like, what are the ways in which you would assist a mother or a homemaker to overcome self doubt and improve communication in their family? Like, what are the
See
steps that
how
they can
self, yeah.
actually take once they have realized that okay, I have a thought, and once they start to work on the hesitation part of it too? Like, what is the next step for them?
Yes, see, I tell you what happens. Why we get self doubt. Only people, those who believe in other people's words, they get self doubt. It's not about mothers, it's about anybody in the world. Like, suppose I'm going to a party and I wonder, wow, I'm looking so nice. I have wear my new dress, sort of jewelry. But somebody just said, suppose my husband, he just said, oh, you're not looking nice. Then what happens? My mood will go down. So
Right.
initially it happens with me. So now what happens? I am getting self doubt. Oh, I'm not
Hmm.
looking good, but according to me, I'm looking the queen. So
Right.
then now what if I have started doing, and this is a suggestion to the mothers also, that don't self doubt yourself.
Hmm.
If anybody is saying to you anything, it doesn't mean you need to accept that. They are giving their thoughts. They
Right.
are sharing their views. So it is up to
Exactly.
you whether you take it or you pass on to them back.
Right.
So you need to say this to my mind, like मेरा mood कोई खराब करके तो दिखाए.
Hmm.
So why you need to have self doubt? Suppose you have cooked very delicious food and your kids, sometimes it happens, kids say, "Mummy, kya khana banaya hai?" Or in the
Hmm.
family, they say, "He kaisa khana banaya?" And we start self doubting. We wonder, "Oh, in such a sweat, I am there in the kitchen for 2 hours, 3 hours, and now I'm hearing these." So I'm
Right.
telling you, if they are saying something, they don't like the food or they feel the salt is up or down, it's their problem. It is
Hmm.
nothing to do with you.
Right.
You should not spoil your mood on this.
Hmm.
Gone are those days. These are old school things. It doesn't work. If you need to survive in this modern age, you
Hmm.
need to doubt yourself.
Right.
Because if you're doubting yourself, means you are doubting the creator of the world.
Hmm.
So see, you are the creature of the God. You are a
Hmm.
special gift. So why you doubt yourself? So
Hmm.
don't doubt yourself at all. If somebody will say, I won't say they are wrong. I'm not asking you to go against the people in your surroundings, but everybody in this world, they speak according to their mental map, their mindset. I am saying everything as it's there in my mind, my exposure to the things, my knowledge, my awareness. You are speaking according to your exposure and experience. So somebody in the family or somebody, your kids will speak only for 10 years, they have the experience in this world. For 15 years, they are speaking according to their experience. So you don't have to take it to heart. It
Hmm.
has nothing to do with your personality and to you. You have really cooked a nice dish and you are speaking well when you are speaking. If they are not accepting it, it's their problem, not your problem. What is the problem? It is with the mothers, they take the blame game on them. Like whatever is
They
happening in
start
the
taking
family,
everything
it's because of
personally.
them.
Hmm.
Yes, so you
Hmm.
don't have to take personally.
Hmm.
So if I give you the real life example that happened like 2 days back, I was just going somewhere and we got ready and I was wearing a purple suit and my husband said, "Oh, that's such a bad color you have chosen. This color is so like awkward or so." So I said, "No, it's looking nice." And earlier me, I used to like just cry a bit and I used to crib what my husband is doesn't like. I'm wearing such a nice dress. But now I say, no, this isn't fashion. That's your problem if you don't know this color is in fashion or not. And when we went to the party, and most of the women over there, they were wearing that purple color only.
Hmm.
So I'm telling you, so see, you need to have self awareness. He is speaking according to his mental map because he do not know much about fashion, and I
Hmm.
am speaking and I am acting according to my mental map. So it doesn't mean that I will go against them. Everybody has, and they share their thoughts according to their mental map, and you need don't have to take them personally. So just wonder, everybody in this world, they have to share their thoughts. So
Hmm.
you can share your thoughts and they can share. The problem comes in when everybody is sharing their thoughts, but the mothers, they are not sharing their thoughts.
Right.
There is the real problem. You need to speak up. Even if you feel, sometimes it happens like we want to speak up, but the things come till here, but it doesn't come out of our mouth.
Hmm.
Then also you speak up.
Hmm.
If you will speak up, you will feel that yes, you have an identity. You
Hmm.
feel somewhere like suppressed because you don't speak up. This is the
Right.
main problem.
Right. So, what are some of the things? I mean, this is really interesting. One, we are talking on one level, we are talking about how important it is for a homemaker to speak up and express her opinion. On the second level, we are also talking that how she has to build this wall and stop taking things personally and
Yeah,
go by what she feels and not by what the world feels about her. But
yeah,
to reach this level, we really need to somewhere upgrade and upskill the homemakers to come to this level and have this kind of a confidence. So, like, if somebody was like a previous you, like you were just giving an
mhm,
example that
yeah,
earlier you used to cry, it used to happen with me also. If somebody has said something, I mean, I like something, but I was very dependent on other people's opinions.
yeah,
Okay, okay, I'll ask my husband or I'll ask my mother, I'll ask my sister. I would take like 10 opinions before buying something for myself. And I, it used to happen that you end up buying something that you don't like, but the other person likes it more. Right,
yeah,
it does
right.
happen sometimes. But then how to bridge this gap and come to a level where we are able to give more importance to our own opinions, to our own decisions, and one, how to come to this level, and second, how to communicate it to our family in a way that it is pleasant and cordial.
Just by practicing three things, one, two, three,
Yes.
which I will be telling you, and your
Hmm.
life will change after this session. Whosoever is listening to this session, their life will change if you will just follow three things of mine.
Wow.
Number one, that you should say no without explanation. The
Okay.
problem comes in, especially with Indian mothers, is they will say no, but they will explain why they are saying no. So, no itself is a complete answer.
Hmm.
You need to understand, and it's not rude at all. That is your mindset.
Okay.
It's not rude at all, and no is a complete answer. Suppose you don't want or you don't like something, say no to it. No means it's end. It doesn't mean you will give the reason after that.
Okay.
So learn to say no, and no is a complete answer. You don't have to explain after at
Hmm.
all.
Okay.
There, your half of your life will sort only when you start saying no to something you do not want to. But
Hmm.
when we want to say no, we will say yes, and then we just suppress ourselves. This is the main problem. You
Very
wanted
true.
to say no to somebody, but then also you will say yes, and you
Hmm.
will kill yourself.
Hmm.
So you should not do that. Number two, it is that you should start using I.
Hmm.
We mothers, we never use I. We
Hmm.
say you, we. We never say I. We only love two words, you, we, but
Hmm.
not I. So
That's
start
very
learning
interesting.
I
Yes.
from today onwards. I.
Hmm.
I want this. I want to go out. I want to go and enjoy in kitty party. I want to go to a salon. I need time. So start saying these I statements. See, I
Mhm.
got goosebumps when I'm saying I. You give such a confidence even when you say I. The problem comes in when we don't express ourselves. Even initially,
Exactly.
I do not used to express myself. You
Huh.
should say like what you want in your life. You're the
Hmm.
special person of the whole family. You are the son of the family. If
Hmm.
you will not express yourself, what will the other follow? So
Exactly.
just express yourself. And number three, break your silence. The problem comes in when you just listen to everything in the house going on. So just break that silence, whether it is with your kids, your in laws, your husband. It doesn't mean you will be rude.
Hmm.
Just say your things which you
Hmm.
are just like graving inside. Don't take it to your graveyard. Just
Hmm.
end up in this here only. So what
Right.
happens suppose you have something, some issue with your kids, some issue with your husband? The women is taking that for many years. Why
Hmm.
not to end it then and there? Life is like so short. We get our life once. So why you want to take the things to graveyard? I remember I had once a student. She said my husband said this 10 years back. I'm saying from 10 years you are taking it to your heart. Amazing.
Hmm.
I don't take the things which is even 10 minutes back or 10 days back.
Yeah.
So don't do this because that will give you so much of stress in your life.
Hmm.
If you will keep on just putting the things into your heart, have good
Hmm.
memories. Who asked you to keep the bad memories? Nobody. And I told you, nobody is wrong in this world. They are just speaking whatever exposure and experience they have, and you are
Hmm.
acting whatever exposure and experience you
Hmm. That's
have.
very
Okay, so
interesting that
speaking,
everybody comes from their experience. I mean, a husband's experience and a mother in law's experience and a child's experience could be very different from the experiences that you have had. And everybody is acting out of their experience, and don't take anything to your heart which is not personal to you.
yeah,
So, yes, that's very interesting. And the three tips that you have given: number one, saying no, like
yes,
setting
and
a
no is a
boundary.
complete answer.
Yeah,
No,
and
no
no
need
is
to
a
explain
complete
after no.
answer. हाँ,
Yes.
अगर आप if you don't want to go out or if you don't want to eat a particular thing, I mean, these are like very small examples.
And even I tell you, sometimes some people they feel the urge, no, we need to explain. ऐसा कैसे सिर्फ no में कैसे answer हो सकता है complete? Then you can say
Right.
my wish, my wish,
Hmm.
my
Hmm.
wish. When you were a kid, you don't you say to your mothers, मम्मी मुझे नहीं खाना, मेरी मर्जी है, मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा. You don't give any excuses. Then
Hmm.
why now? You are the same person. So even if you feel the urge to say something, say it's my wish. I don't like it. My mood. Everyone in the family can have mood.
Right.
So why don't you?
Hmm.
Why you can also have a mood?
Hmm. So that's very interesting. Saying a no. The second one was that you spoke about was
I.
I. Use I statements.
Yes.
Instead of saying let's do it together, or do we want to do it, or always talking in collective nouns. Talk about yourself, talk
Yes,
about
that
what
will give
you
you
want.
a lot of
I
like self respect.
Exactly, I feel this, or I want to do this, or I feel like doing this, or I felt bad. So
Yeah,
use I statements. That will give you a lot of identity. That will give you a lot of power. And people in the house will also start realizing that she has a mind of her own. So
right.
that will also start giving you an individual identity in the house, and also the confidence to speak up. And the third one that Pallavi spoke about was, Pallavi,
Break the silence.
break the silence.
Break the silence because when you will break the silence means you open up, and once you will open up, you will feel so light from inside. So light.
Exactly.
Many women they feel like so heavy in their heart because they have been like putting and craving the things in their heart not for many months, for many years. So
Right.
just break the silence.
Break the silence. And Pallavi, I want to take these three steps further ahead. That how do these three steps influence a mother's journey of being a mother, or how does it affect their parenting?
See, I tell you, kids they mirror. Yeah,
Exactly.
whatever I do, my son will do. Even in my session, if I'm saying some word hesitant, he will say hesitant, my 3 year old.
Hmm.
So I'm telling the kids, they mirror. This is just an example of a word, but whatever I do, he will do the same.
Hmm.
If I will even put on my lipstick, my son will put on the lipstick. So they love to mirror. Even if
Hmm.
they're young or even they grow up, they copy your behavior.
Hmm.
So how they're getting the exposure from their surrounding. And mother is the first teacher. Everybody knows mother.
Exactly.
So if you will speak up for yourself, your kids will follow the same. I give you some examples. Sometimes like kids comes up to me, or even you have experienced, some kids are so shy, they don't feel like speaking. And remember, I can assure you their mothers would have been in the same. Their mother say, मैं तो ऐसी थी, मैं नहीं चाहती मेरी बेटी भी ऐसी रहे. मैंने तो
Hmm.
कभी नहीं बोला, मैं तो कभी क्लास में नहीं पार्टिसिपेट करती, बट मैं चाहती नहीं थी मेरी बेटी भी ऐसे. So they
Hmm.
comes up. So
Hmm.
I'm telling you, it can be possible. If you will not change yourself, your kids can never be changed.
I totally
Thumb
agree
rule.
with you.
So
I
first the mother needs to fix up.
Hmm.
Then the child will be fixed by themselves. So how you can do it? Number one, whenever you need to, just you are apologizing. So apologize without shame.
Hmm.
Because what happens it is when we are just apologizing, saying sorry anywhere in the family, so kids are seeing that, and
Hmm.
kids even start disrespecting the mothers because they see how bad she is, the people are saying her to back, and how the way she is just expressing herself. So apologize without shame.
Hmm.
Who asked you to be shameful? You are apologizing, that itself is a big thing. So teach your kids also the same. You don't have to teach anything, kids don't listen, they just see. So
They just
whatever you will
absorb.
do, the kids will see. They will
Yes.
observe. So
Yeah.
what happens? You should, number one, it is you should just apologize without shame.
Hmm.
And then speaking without guilt, even if you
Hmm.
have done something bad. Sometimes it happens. We are not God that every time you can do everything right. You are
Right.
not God. So sometimes even you have done something wrong. So then you should speak and accept that without guilt. It's
Hmm.
okay
Hmm.
if I have done anything wrong. If kids even do wrong, someday my son has beaten somebody. I said, I just asked him, what is the thing you have done? Then he apologized. So it's okay. So he has done. So even I can do something that is out of the box. I'm not God. I also have human emotions that everybody has. So
Right.
then speaking without guilt,
Hmm.
this is the foremost thing. Whatever what happens, it is we always speak with guilt. Suppose you are putting your thoughts, also you have a bit of guilt, why I have done this, why I've done. That's okay.
Hmm.
Acceptance is the biggest thing.
Hmm.
Start accepting your positives and negatives. The problem comes in when we don't accept our negatives.
Hmm.
So you need to understand it's a part, positive and negative is a part of life. So you need to accept your negatives as well. And
Hmm.
there is no harm in sharing your negatives with anybody.
Hmm.
No harm.
Hmm.
You are also a human being. No harm in sharing. And number three, asking questions confidently. Like you need to ask somebody. Sometimes it happens you need to ask somebody, but you do not ask, wondering what will happen. These thoughts will always keep on running at the
Hmm.
back of mind. So rather than that, ask question confidently. Again, going to the first point, I said, if a thought comes to your mind, it has only come because you have to act.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it will not come to your mind. Suppose
Exactly.
any thought has come to my mind, but it doesn't come to your mind. So why it comes only to my mind? Because I need to act, not
Hmm.
the other person. So you need to ask and you need to speak up confidently. So
Exactly.
these
And
doing
if
few
mother,
things
sorry,
will
yes.
have a positive change.
Hmm. And if mothers are speaking confidently, if they are expressing themselves confidently, and if they are accepting the way they are, it is very, very likely that their children will turn out to be of the same personality.
True.
I'll give you a very small example. What happens is in a classroom scenario, uh, it especially used to happen in the older, like in our generation, but I think it's true today as well, that some kids always have their hands raised,
Yeah.
and some kids will keep sitting shyly in the classroom, even if they have a question in their head. They would
Right.
they would keep waiting for other kids to ask that question, कि हमारा भी question कहीं ना कहीं पे answer हो ही जाएगा, but they will not have the confidence to ask that question themselves. So
Right.
if mothers try and introspect, every mother today wants कि नहीं हमारा बच्चा should be like really vocal and confident and a good communicator. But if you think back about your own childhood and the kind of child you were or you still are, you would say that you're passing on the same energy to your child.
Yes,
So
that's
if
true.
yeah, so if you don't speak up in your house for yourself, your child will also not speak up for themselves in any situation.
This is so true.
Yeah, so what Pallavi is saying, that it's very important to first apologize, second stand up for yourself and express yourself whatever you're feeling, and accept that we are human beings. Mistakes can happen anywhere, everywhere, by anybody. It's not that
Yes.
you've been sent as a goddess and that you are not allowed to make mistakes. The more important part is that you make a mistake and you learn from that mistake and you move ahead
And be guilt free in your life. Don't
and
not
be
do not
guilt
have
free
guilt.
in your life. Exactly. Exactly. So, Pallavi, to build all of this, we are talking of a lot of personality change and a lot of inner work that we have been talking about. So, in daily practice, like what are the things that mothers can do to start improving their communication step by step?
Number one, they should stop over explaining.
Mm-hmm.
Stop over explaining. You could have seen in every family there happens the kids they get scared from father, but not from mother. Why? Because fathers they say one statement and it's done. But mother, for the same situation, she will speak 10 statements. And then
That's so
also it's
true.
not done.
Hmm.
Then also it's not done. So
Mm-hmm.
stop over explaining.
Mm-hmm.
Just say one or two statements and it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, as I tell you, no itself is a complete answer. These two
Mm-hmm.
letters, they are complete. So
Hmm.
stop over explaining yourself.
Hmm.
Once you will not explain yourself, your things will get sorted. Your kids will respect you. You can better up your communication, not only in English and Hindi, in any language of the world.
Hmm.
Stop over explaining because over explanation is something that ruins your communication. And
Right.
then number two, it is waiting for the perfect moment to come. Perfect moment never comes up. There is no thing that exists as perfect moment.
Hmm.
Stop wondering these because now we are like going at such a fast speed. Perfect moment never comes up. The moment you speak up is the perfect moment.
Right.
Sometimes it happens you need to express yourself, you need to say something, but you wonder अभी सही टाइम है, अभी सबका मूड ऑफ है, अभी मेरे बच्चे भी ऐसे बोल रहे हैं, मेरे हस्बैंड का मूड अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, अभी मैं कैसे बोलूं? So speak. There is no perfect moment in this world. जिस
Hmm.
moment पे आपने बोल दिया, that moment is the perfect moment.
Right.
So do not wait for the perfect moment. These
Mm-hmm.
two things are crucial things, and then it is apologizing too much. Don't say sorry all the time, even if you have done wrong. Over saying apologizing is also not a good thing. It just
Okay.
degrade yourself. If you have
Mm-hmm.
done something wrong, say sorry once and it's done. Do not keep on saying sorry every another time and again feeling guilty. Be
Mm-hmm.
guilt free. Okay, so do not like keep on apologizing, even with your kids, with in-laws, with family, in anywhere, even in your office meetings. Let's take the things out of the house. Even in office meetings, also,
True.
I give this example even to the working professionals. Also, come to me if you said anything wrong. Don't say sorry. Say, so use this word. Oh, it was a slip of tongue. जैसे हम हिंदी में नहीं बोलते और यार गलती से निकल गया मुंह से. So
Hmm.
say it was a slip of tongue. Why you
Hmm.
have to say sorry? It's okay अगर बोल दिया तो that's fine. You stop feeling guilty. It should not show on your face at all.
Hmm.
And next, it is speaking with intonation. What happens? It is when even you are saying something. Suppose you are the senior and somebody is the junior at your workplace, at home, and you should need to have a firm tone. Your tone decides what
Hmm.
you want from that person. So
Hmm.
do not be soft all the time. You can even raise your tone. God has
Yeah.
given the same tongue to everybody. So
Hmm.
you can even use that tongue. Why you wonder it is for other people only.
Hmm.
So raise your tongue. Change, raise your voice and just use it in such a way that your words have an impact on the other people
Mm-hmm.
whatever you say. And another thing I tell you, what happens it is that the problem comes in when we don't speak, when we don't actually act what we say. सपोज आई से टू माई सन, अभी 8 o'clock हो रहे हैं, मेरे को वीडियो नहीं है अब इसके बाद देखने दूंगी, मुझे दे दियो वीडियो। एंड देन 8:05 हो गए, 8:10 हो गए, अभी तक नहीं दी तूने वीडियो, देन आई शुड हैव टेकन एट 8 o'clock ओनली।
Hmm.
तो प्रॉब्लम कम्स फ्रॉम देयर ओनली। जब 8 o'clock इज द टाइम, मीन्स 8:01 भी नहीं होने चाहिए। वो
Hmm.
जहां वो 8:05 8:10 होते, kids start disrespecting it,
Hmm.
and from there the game destroys। And doesn't mean कि वो अभी तक नहीं हुआ तो वो आगे नहीं हो सकता। The things can start changing from today also। You can
Right.
just start acting from today. There, as I told you, there is no perfect moment, and I
Right.
tell you, I love imperfections in my life.
Hmm.
Imperfection is your path to success, and I tell you, perfectionism is equal to procrastination. So
Hmm.
do not follow perfectionism, because if you will keep on waiting for the perfect moment, you will keep on procrastinating your things. So
Right.
it's okay, be imperfect and keep on doing and move forward. And you will see, being imperfectly, at some point you will become perfect somewhere in your life.
That's very, very interesting. And these are like really useful tips that you are giving, Pallavi. And in fact, you just spoke about tone. And
Yeah.
especially in parenting, this was my next question to you, that being a communication expert, what would you tell our mothers about non-verbal cues when they are communicating with their children? Because more
Mhm.
verbal of course is important, but then children are picking from our energy and they're picking from our non-verbal cues as well. So if you could just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I tell you this thing, that don't show your kids that you are so tired. Everybody is tired in this world. Whether it's your kids, they are tired because they go to school, tuitions, they play, they are tired. Husbands are tired because they are going to the workplace. Your in-laws are tired because they are also doing their thing. In your workplace, also people are tired because so don't say to anybody that I'm tired.
Hmm.
No, never you have to speak. You know you are tired, but why you have to tell everybody and show in your face?
Mm-hmm.
Because from when you will not show that you are tired, half of the problem will go away. Rather, 80% of the problem of your life will go away when you will
Okay,
show that you are not tired. Because
that's
when
very
you
interesting.
say, it comes to your head. Whatever we speak, we act accordingly. So
Mm-hmm.
don't say these words. I just wonder, your words have the power to change the world. So the
Mm-hmm.
words you say, you actually start acting according to it. There is a science behind it. It will take so long if I will start
Right.
explaining. So the words you say, you start acting, even if you don't want to act. Suppose you don't want to act, but you're just saying it for the sake of it. But you will act according to it because there is a
Mm-hmm.
science behind it. So don't say the negative words. And even if you are feeling some uneasiness, don't share. What you will get by sharing, people will only laugh at you. They will not help you. They will only laugh at you. So practice and show that you are fresh all the time. And how you can do, you, because sometimes in the heart you will wonder, oh, मैं इतना काम करती हूँ, like how I can show I'm fresh. I am tired. So don't have to say. And when you will see, you will practice it for 7 days. You will stop saying that I am tired. You will see that you will stop being tired even after doing. I tell you, my younger one, who is just 3 years, I send him to two tuitions, and everybody will say, "इतना लोड छोटी बच्चे पे, पहली बात तो ट्यूशन ही नहीं भेजनी चाहिए छोटे बच्चे को." I say he follows his elder brother. If my elder son goes, he also wants to go. He will cry, and then he will come from one place and he will go to another. Also, because I have classes, I need to send him somewhere. So I
Right.
cannot keep him all the time. And I believe kids learn to socialize when they go outside. So
Right.
people, they have this thought that you are just overburdening. Everyone
Hmm.
have different thought. I'm not against the people, those who think like this. But what I feel it is, I just share them. I am just not tired. My son sometimes say, "Mama, अभी तो school से आए हो, अभी चले जाओ tuition." I say, "Your mother भी तो अभी तो मैंने खाना बनाया, मैं भी अभी अपनी class दे रही हूँ ना." So you need to learn. So you need to show your kids it's okay to be
Hmm.
robots. I say you love to go to a restaurant where there is a robot. You want to see the things that are robotic things. So why you do not want to become a robot? So you
Mm-hmm.
need to show your kids that there is no nothing that exists as overtiredness. That is just the kind of the training you will be giving to your kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell you, you need to just behave the way you want your kids to be behaved. If you
Right.
want that your kids don't feel tired even after studying for 3 hours, so you do not have to be tired even after teaching or doing whatever work for 3 hours. You should not say, अरे यार अभी 3 घंटे तो किचन में काम करके आई हूँ, सांस तो लेने दो. So your son can also say, अभी तो मैं 3 घंटे ट्यूशन पढ़ के आया, मुझे भी तो सांस लेने दो. So don't do it. So your, even if you will not speak anything, your posture will say everything. Like
Right.
now I'm from the kitchen, I'm saying, so my posture will say everything, and my son will also act the same way, or the kids will act the same way, whatever they say. So don't show them that you are tired. I am telling you, even if you feel tired, just close your eyes and say to this your mind, I am not tired. I tell you, one negative thought is equal to 17 positive thoughts. So if you will say one time to your mind, I'm tired, you have to say 17 times to suppress that I am not tired. So don't
That's
say anything
interesting.
negative out of your mouth.
Hmm.
So don't say negative. If you will say negative, if you will act negative, you have to convince yourself for 17 times to say positive.
And same goes for, well, this is a very nice trick that Pallavi is sharing here. That for any one negative thought, you have for 17 times you will have to say the reverse of it in the positive. So
Yeah.
mothers who are hesitant of speaking up, or mothers who are hesitant of communicating, when you have this thought that I cannot do it, I cannot speak up, you have to tell yourself 17 times that yes, I can. So
Yes.
this is mind training, this is mindset shifting. So little things, if you start practicing in your daily life, think you will start seeing the change automatically. And it does happen. Believe me, if I have done it and if Pallavi has done it for herself, any one of you can do it in your lives. It's just about having that right mindset.
Yes, and also one more thing I would like to add on to this.
Yes, please.
Whenever any thought is coming to your mind, like negative thoughts only that decide our behavior, positive thoughts we are so good all the time. So negative thought is coming to your mind, don't keep it in your head for not more than 18 minutes, 18 seconds.
Hmm,
This I don't say, the great people, they say don't keep the negative thought in your mind more than 18 seconds, otherwise it will become your reality.
hmm,
So if anything is negative happening around you, don't keep it more than 18 seconds.
hmm,
Just shun it off or start thinking something. Even you can scroll Insta and start
hmm,
watching the reels rather than keeping that negative thought in your mind. And you will see, you will forget that.
hmm,
I tell you the reason I being so happy when people say that you're so busy, still you're so happy because I don't keep anything negative in my mind. I wonder whatever the other people are saying, they're not wrong. They're just acting according to their experience, their mental map, and I'm acting according to my mental map. So I don't feel bad. If you will
hmm.
start only taking this one thought that they are just behaving and acting according to their mindset, your life will be sorted.
Life is sorted. Exactly. And if you if, they're they're working according to their mental map, and there's nothing that you can do about it. That
Yes,
is
and you
their
need not, and you
personality.
are
So
not like,
stop.
yes, and you are not responsible for their emotions. You are not responsible.
Exactly,
If
you are
somebody
not
is feeling
responsible.
something, so you should not, you are not responsible for that. It is their life, they are responsible. So stop taking the responsibility of everybody. Don't you feel you're overwhelmed with your two kids only, that you want to take the responsibility of everything around you? No.
Exactly, that's very true. Everybody comes into this world with their own karma, with their own actions, their own emotions. So
Yeah.
your emotions can be different from other people's emotions, and other people's emotions and actions are not your responsibility. Once I think people, and especially mothers, they start understanding this and start leaving the unnecessary responsibility that they have taken on their shoulders of other people's actions and emotions and overwhelm, I think half of the work is done.
Yes, not half full work will be done.
That's so wonderful. So anything else, Pallavi, that you want to say in the end just before we wrap up the session? This has been a really beautiful session. And like we we think about communication in such a different way, but I think you being a communication coach, this session has come out in a really different and a very beautiful way around communication. I'm really happy that you came on board. So anything else that you want to leave our people who are watching us, or who would be watching the recording after we go off the live session, anything that you want to say in the end?
One thing,
Yes.
that whenever the problem in communication occurs, not because what you speak up, the problem comes in what you do not speak up. This is the major blockage of communication. Like the
Mhm.
problem is not जो आपने thoughts कह दिए, problem वो है जो आपने unspoken thoughts अपने heart में रखे. So say whatever is there in your heart. Suppose you have a problem with somebody in the family, you will not tell that particular person, but you will tell the whole world. So don't do that. If you have a problem with somebody, so tell them rather than telling the whole world.
And
Okay,
that's
so
very
and if
important.
you
Yeah.
feel the urge, also know how I can speak, I don't have the guts, then also speak up. डर के आगे जीत है. So
Hmm.
just speak up, even if you feel you can speak up.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, just remember that thing. If a thought comes to your mind, means you have to speak up and I have to act. Otherwise, it will not come to you. So if you feel that you want to say something, then speak up. So don't keep the thoughts in your heart. When we don't say the words, unspoken words, they are the real communication you need to do with the other person. And then your
Right.
communication will improve in every relationship, whether it is your home, your workplace, your friend circle, anywhere. Your
Hmm.
unspoken words are your real communication power,
That's very, very strong. I mean, more than what you're speaking, it is what you're not speaking and not
right?
expressing. They
Right.
are they are the killers in your life.
True.
Right.
I am
And if
so
you
happy because I share everything. Even if I feel it's not good that the person will feel bad, but I share. I can keep the things to my heart. I can't actually live like this. Nobody can live, not I. We all are human beings. We all are sick.
right,
We can't live by like burying the things into your heart. So I want
right.
to take my heart like clean, pure when I go to the graveyard, not by just putting so much of burden in my heart of everybody's talks. So
Huh,
I never do this. Even if you feel bad about somebody, just say them. Don't wonder they will feel bad. That's their problem. But
huh,
you need to speak up and put your thoughts. And believe me, they will not feel bad. Your relationship will get better at any place, your home, your workplace.
hmm,
Whatever you want to speak up, people do not speak up wondering that the relationship will spoil, the relationship will go off. It will not. It
hmm.
will not, believe me. It will never. Rather, it will get better.
That's very, very powerful, Pallavi. And I'm sure people in the community and mothers, especially mothers in the community, will take up your advice and benefit a
I would be
lot from it.
happy.
In fact, I think talking to you makes me realize that I have so much potential to still grow in my own communication in my relationships. So yes, I mean, I'm really taking on your energy of being a better communicator today from today onwards.
My pleasure.
So thank you so much, Pallavi, for coming on board again. And I'm sure people who are watching this recording live and people who will be watching this recording live will have a changed communication from today onwards if they commit to watch this live till the end.
Yeah,
So thank you so much for your time and
welcome.
beautiful suggestions that you have given to improve communication in daily life. And I'm really honored, and I would love to have you back sometime.
Sure,
Yeah, absolutely. Let's discuss and share more on another topic, and would love to have you on board again.
sure. Okay, it was lovely
Okay,
connecting to
Pallavi,
you.
thank you. Thanks a ton. Thank you, everybody who's watching us and who will be watching us, who will be watching the recording. I'm sure you'll benefit from this. Please do leave your comments. Please do leave your suggestions. Also, do let us know what kind of help you require so that I can find the right people and have them on board for these Monday lives. Thanks a ton for loving us. I think it's a fourth Monday live and no, I think the fifth Monday live, and I think we are doing really well, getting a lot of love. So thanks a ton. Keep showering your love, and I'll see you next Monday with somebody else. Thank you. Thanks a ton. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye, Pallavi. Thank you.
Bye.